Close your eyes, little bird. Tomorrow is a new world, little bird.
Hello everybody and welcome back to DEX. It is now time for us to finally continue the main quest, so let's head over to Tony's right away. Yeah. Hey Decker, what's going on?
DEX, good timing. Just received a Raycast connect. You should take a seat.
Sitting already?
Feeling with the augment, huh? Look, Raycast just dropped an intel bomb. Shit just went boom. The complex is developing new AI. Means business. They're trying to put an end to Kether. Maybe destroy it. More likely, put it back on a leash.
Okay, what's gonna happen if they succeed?
What'll happen? If the complex gets Kether-grade control of the grid, we're talking the end of encryption. Unchecked censorship. A technocracy so complete we may as well be handed spoons and told when to open our mouths. We'll see, hear, and say only what the complex feeds us. That's what will happen.
So just like the 1990s, you say?
I'm sorry. I ain't angry at you, Blue. I'm angry at me for what I gotta ask you to do. This new AI, this GSV2, it's in Charlie testing. Raycast needs... We need you to stop it. Get in the facility and destroy it.
Yeah, it's this seed thing again, isn't it?
Seems like it might be more than just a bourbon legend. When you were under, when Niles was installing the neuroweave, he showed me your fMRI scan of your brain activity. Look, I don't know if you're some avatar, but I do know there's something special in you.
Sweet. So yeah, now back to the part where you sent me to the suicide mission, yeah.
Raycast says you're the only one to connect to the GSV2's development network without your brain frying out your ears. You can cap it from the inside, not just the out.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah, I trust Raycast actually. So, yeah, but what, I mean, this GSV2, it's almost ready, right? Why did the complex even bother coming after me?
I'll be honest, I don't know, Blue. They sure did try to pull the plug on you. Maybe they knew you were a threat to the GSV2. Maybe there's other stuff you can do. I don't know.
Okay, Yeah, I don't know, but I'm fine for encryption, so yeah, let's go.
Right choice, Blue. I just wish it didn't have to be you making it. Right. The problem now is not even Raycast knows where GSV2 is being built. He suspects it's in Harbor Prime, but only a complex insider would know where. We found one person with that kind of clearance.
And who would that be exactly?
Her name is Miranda Pravowski, a private attorney for Samio, on the complex's payroll. She prosecutes companies that don't fall in line. If you could pay her a visit, convince her to talk.
Alright, I'll try.
Easy with them claws, kid. We know she works for them, but not how much she knows. Info is cellular in the complex. Most of its people have no idea what else goes on. You'll find her on the top floor of Building 39 in high-rise. Try to get there on the sly. But there'll be cameras, maybe security drones. When you've bagged the intel, come back and we'll talk what's next.
I think we've been there already, but alright. Hey T, what have you got to say about that?
Hey Dex, what's up?
Nothing. Okay, let's check up on your software. Nothing all that interesting, but hey, why don't you buy these shotgun shells? You know what, never mind. Let's refill our focus and then let's actually get going. Echo Corp, no, it was the apartment, right? Yeah, where Barbara lived. I think it was the top. Yeah, let's actually use this way. It's maybe not as convenient as the elevators, but sure enough is, yep, way cooler. So, can we get up? Oh, we can even get up top. That's awesome. Okay, is there any top secret entrance? Doesn't look like it. Fine. Yeah, that turret. Did we hack that? We did not. Okay, but 3 of those we got. So yeah, let's actually proceed and take out this camera. And just continue with this turret while we're at it. Yep, and this camera can go as well, sure enough. Yep. That works. Okay, yeah, we got it. This one, yeah, we read that one. Yeah, we were suspecting that she was working for one of those firms and she was leading big processes in court against them. So this was her, her office, and this one was her bedroom. So let's check that one out first. Just kidding, there she is.
Who's there? Who are you? Okay. Now, we don't have a situation here, all right? If we had a situation, I'd call security. But we don't have a situation, do we? You can just leave. And I won't need to call anyone.
Look at that. Oh, lawyer she is. Yeah, look, I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm also not going to leave. I need some answers.
You are aware that anything I say to you about any of my cases will be inadmissible in the court of law, due to the nature in which the information was extracted.
Yeah, I'm very aware of that. Thanks.
But if anything happens to me, I have connections. You know that, right?
Yes, your connections. The complex.
So that's what you are. A hacker. Explains how you found me and got in. You do realize that the real conspirators behind your conspiracy theories are the ones who dream them up, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's get in on your secrets.
Listen, my association with the complex is no secret. But if you're looking for information, you're going to be sorely disappointed. My job is to prosecute, not defend. My case files are on people outside the complex, not inside.
Yeah, the only thing I do need to know is where the GSV2 program is located, so tell me where the lab is.
what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what? If they are indeed threatening you, I can help.
Bold words. Look, even if you could protect me, there's nothing I can tell you. Everything about the GSV2 program is classified. A whole new level of nobody knows.
Okay, so she does know stuff. I mean, when we broke into her apartment for the first time, we got some information about how the complex was threatening her and her husband. Actually, her husband, in order to... I think they were threatening to leak some falsified info or even evidence about him being involved into some conspiracies that would destroy his life or something like that.
They tell me nothing. It's true. Okay, I can guess. There's only one facility in Harbor Prime that could handle GSV2 in scale and tech. It's outside the city, in the hills. Highly secure. Called Redwood Watts.
Now there we go.
Now, I've no interest in what you intend to do. Really, I don't. But please, I've helped you. Help me, too. Don't let them trace you back to me.
Yeah, so what exactly are you doing for the complex?
I'm just one of their corporate attorneys. I protect their financial interests. From corporate espionage, intellectual property infringement.
Yeah, about that.
Are we done here?
You know, I found this article about you. You seem to be quite involved into all this prosecution stuff.
You found? You make it sound like I left it in your place, not locked it up in mine. Prosecution is what I do, okay? And that case changed everything for me. Everything.
Yeah, that does not sound all that positive, to be honest.
Okay. Samuel approached me. It was a few weeks into the I-Corps Corp trial. Another attorney was prosecuting then. Samuel offered me crazy money to take over. Said they wanted someone with more chops to bring justice to the people of Harbor Prime, that the deaths at Redwood Watts were inexcusable. I told them to take a hike.
Very ethical, yeah.
It was complicated, okay? You don't just go jumping into bed with Samuel.
No, you don't.
I knew Samuel was a competitor, but that didn't explain why they were so involved in the trial. And everything was off about this case. The so-called accidents at Redwood Watts, the whole thing stank of a setup.
So, a corporate war or what?
All I know is that people died, and Samuel provided me with the evidence to incriminate I-Corps. Gross negligence. The deaths weren't made up, but the evidence...
Oh, and then what?
I-Corps Corp lost the case. It's then that I saw what Samuel were after. The Redwood Watts facility was shut down as part of the verdict. Deemed unsafe. Samuel swooped in to buy it, and at bargain price.
Oh, so they needed this facility to set up this GSV2 program.
That's what it seemed. And the buyout was never made public.
Now there we go. So yeah, we can actually talk to her about those emails.
Where did you... That is private correspondence that I locked away. How dare you? If the complex knows you have seen them, it's not just your own life you're playing with here, you know?
Yeah, and it's not yours. I mean, it's the one of your husband.
Okay. They did blackmail. All right. They made me work for them. Was I going to just sit by and let them kill my husband? Fine. Are you happy now?
In a way, yes. So, how long have you been working for the complex?
More than 20 years. I was successful in a certain case. And they've required my services ever since. Please understand, you don't say no to these people.
Yeah, I got that by now. Okay, I mean, yeah, she does get quite a good life out of saying yes, doesn't she? Okay, so yeah, that's it, Miranda. Thanks. I mean, this evidence thing, where is it? This one, the PDA, I mean, we can use it in a way. This might come in handy later. Anything else in her office we missed? Yeah, this PC. Yeah, let's just go through this real quick and see if there are any notes. Any notes we can only get while we are on this quest, actually. Yeah, I think we can just pass through this, yes. Doesn't really look like it. Nope, not here. Ah, it's nothing really. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I don't think we missed anything. So let's just get back out. And then we might be able to head back to Tony's. Let's recharge our focus really quick. And then to the Redwood facility here we go.
Did she say anything?
So yeah, according to her, the only facility in Harbor Prime capable of housing GSV2 is Redwood Watts.
Slick as a sea otter on an oil spill, aren't you? Great work, Blue. Redwood Watts. I know this place. High security. Makes sense they'd put the GSV2 there.
Decker!
Remote, subterranean leveling, sink-sag access.
Decker!
We can't just send you in a place like that. It'd be suicide.
Decker!
We're gonna need to find out about the layout, security, infrastructure, works. Shit. This is gonna take time.
Dude, you know, Tony is actually...
Decker! Will you listen to me? Richmond worked at Redwood Watts. He was the security guy there, remember?
Damn it, you're right. Why didn't you say something? This could work.
Who is this Richmond guy?
Designed and ran the security systems at Redwood Watts. T and I knew him from the crypt, a hacker's forum. He only dropped his mask after the Redwood Watts scandal broke. Needed help. A few of us tried to get it. Evidence that he'd been framed.
Okay.
Weren't enough. Lost his job and his rep in the security industry. Wrecked. Then the crypt went to hell. The complex was all over him, I tell you. Last I heard, he was shacked up in some trailer and scrapyard. See if he's still there, Dex. If anybody knows Redwood Watts inside and out, it's him. Hell, he might even know how to infiltrate the security systems. Damn lucky I remembered him.
Actually, it was Tony.
Yeah, real lucky.
Yeah, sorry, Tony. I appreciate it though. Thanks,
Hey,
Tony.
Dex, what's up?
Okay, so to the scrapyard. Let's find this guy. Typical hacker in a trailer thing. So yeah, can we get invisible? Maybe by just standing around? Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, we can just go through all of these guys. Woo! That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. Like, oh wow. That's dirty. Whoa. Oh, those are mines, aren't they? Can we hack them? We can. We can also jump, I think so. Yep. That works. And there it is.
Did you think I wasn't expecting you? I'm ready for you! All of you! Why, who the hell are you? Get off my property before I shoot you off!
Yeah, I mean, I'm no trouble. I just want to talk, buddy.
Chat! Uh-huh! Interrogation and manipulation, misinformation and lies! You can tell them I'm immune now! Got me a Class A, military-grade bullshit vaccination! Now last chance, get off my keep!
Yeah, look, I'm not them. I mean, ah, shit. Yeah, let's just drop Decker's name. I mean, Decker sent me, so my name's Dex.
Shit, people want me to do. Decker. Huh. Guess you would know where to find me. So, Dex was it? What do you want? And quietly now, it's not just me that has ears.
I mean, you've been screaming all the time, buddy. So yeah, about Redwood Watts, I need your help.
Then you'll know too how it feels to be blamed for your work malfunctioning. For being the guy that killed all those people when not a face in the world has anything but a sneer for you. You know that? Do you?
I do.
They framed me. I don't do accidents. The faceless bastards stop at nothing. They don't get the looks, the eyes. They hide. It's us that are naked. I'd sooner unload a 12 gauge in my face than have anything to do with them again. And you can't make me.
I mean, if you got nothing left to lose anyway, you can just help us, can't you? Okay, so, yeah, tell me about this complex, will you?
Decker's been doing your induction, I see. Yeah, the complex. Them black clouds in the sky. Powerful. Everywhere. They own all kinds of corporations. Got salaried ears in every government and every organization. Sammy's theirs for sure. The bastards who went after us at I-Corps Corp. I know of others too. Hackers turn up pointers to this firm or that, but no one knows the full extent of their network. Clouds in the sky, like I said, big black ones. Make you shudder when they boom. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of their shadow.
Yeah, we don't have a choice though. So, tell me about those accidents, would you? What's your story?
Damn right I would! Started small, they did. Testing for cracks. Feelers, we call them. A ghost alarm here, a de-locked door there. It was enough to tell me that someone had gotten into the system. I stepped up protocol, auto-patching a set of exploitables, and sure enough, the feelers stopped. I'd built a fortress so tight, a gnat couldn't fart in there without me knowing about it.
And then?
But that just pissed them off. With their best hackers strung up to the walls, they went plan B. I had no protocol for betrayal back then. You can bet your life I do now. They bribed our own people. People I called friends. They sabotaged the system's expression codes so that when the raids on our site started, so did the deaths.
Holy
There was a
crap.
burglary. The guy got hit by a sentinel point blank. A conflict in its desist parameters. Shoot enough rubber bullets at 5 meters and you can still take off a guy's head. Second one got locked in a room. Suffocated. 2 more killed in a depress explosion. It wasn't my system anymore. It was just made to look like it was. But my colleagues, they blamed me. And then the trial began.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So, you know, I actually spoke to Miss Prowowski, and yeah, I know about Redwood Watts, so would you be so kind as to disable the security?
What? You spoke to Miranda? What are you doing trusting her? The witch will make you build your own stake to burn on. She was the one that brought me down. She brought all of us down. All for $1 and not even a goodbye.
Yeah, look, she was blackmailed.
She doesn't know where I live, does she? You didn't tell her. She'll send them for me. Damn it, what have you done?
Calm down, buddy, calm down. But you said Miranda, so do you actually know her?
She was my wife, you idiot. You heard it. My own wife watched me burn. Tossed the match on me herself. They got her to snatch my access codes, system plans, all of it. How else could they fabricate the evidence? Evidence she pulled in court from her own briefcase that I bought her.
Oh, so he is his husband. Wow. Yeah, look. This changes things. Wow. Okay. So look at this PDA we got from her office. It obviously proves that she was blackmailed.
What? Where did you get them? Oh, let me see. What the? I don't believe it. She didn't sell out? Is that what this means?
That's exactly what it means. I mean, she was protecting you, buddy.
They left her no choice. But why? How did I not see it? She was so convincing. I had no idea. Ah! How did I not trust her? Fool! Fool! Fool!
Yeah, I mean, calm down. She's a lawyer after all, so deception is her business in a way.
I'm not anyone. I'm me.
You're just as ordinary as everybody else, buddy.
Okay, I'll help you. Make them pay. What do you need?
All I need is an entry.
Okay. I can hack the system, as long as my zero-base architecture is still the same. I programmed a back door for myself. I doubt Crash will have found it.
Who is this Crash guy? Okay, we can't ask for this Crash guy. So, let's, yeah, any kind of defenses I can expect?
There's a facility-wide recognition system. You don't even need to be face-wrecked by a camera. Just step foot in there and the sensors trigger the alarm. But I can disable it.
Okay, so we definitely need this. And then, yeah, any areas where we need special access to get into?
The ST levels, subterranean. Security access is trifactor. 3 key cards split between 3 key members of staff. The head researcher, chief safety officer, and the chump who took my job.
Okay.
You'll have to find each of them and take their card. I'll leave it to you to figure out how, but it's going to be more than just a matter of busting heads.
Alright, so what's next?
Genius or not, I'm gonna need time to disable the recognition system. Why don't you try and find out more about those key card holders? Any info can only help.
Okay.
Now I know one of the 3, the security guy, an old friend of mine. Alright, let me get started on the hacking. If you drop by later, I'll tell you more about him.
Alright.
Great news, Blue. Seems we'll be able to get you in there safely. Well, kinda safely. And Richmond's right. You should dig up what you can on the key holders. Find dirt on them. And there, it could be gold. Tony's already ID'd the chief security officer, guy named Mitchell Bryan. Drop by and we'll give you the lowdown. As for the head researcher, a woman, Elizabeth Sterling. We got nothing on her yet. Maybe Miranda knows her?
Okay, so will you check about her?
Now, when you feel you're ready, come to me and we'll prep you for the mission.
Alright, so can we, yeah, let's actually just rob him. I mean, why not? High-end data chip and, whoa, his wedding ring. And a picture of the 2. Let's check that one out. Oh, look at that. That's cute. I mean, wow, yeah. I mean, that's awesome. Like, yeah, it's adorable. What a cute couple. Not sure the Nightingale is the most romantic spot in Harbor Prime, but to each his own. Yeah, look at that. The IT guy, and she's also looking pretty cute. That's awesome. Yeah, and then the wedding ring. Okay. I betcha we could sell this to Hank. Okay, so yeah.
Hey Dex, still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside coming in, I tell ya. Not sure what's harder. Anyway, you need something?
Yeah, do you know something about this keycard holder by now?
Never more of a pleasure. Where do I start? Well, after the trial shut us down, the complex took over Redwood Watts. They needed someone to fill my boots. Someone with my skills, but without the scruples. Someone who could make sense of what I'd programmed, of how my system worked. Where did they look first? To my buddies, of course. Buddies indeed. I never would have guessed who they'd land. Crash, a top-notch hacker. Oh, fearless. And as good as Decker. He hung out a lot of bigwig dirty laundry back in the day. We'd spar online together. I'd ask him to test my walls for exploitables. No one better at it. And I envied him. He had balls, integrity. I was a cog in the machine doing the 9 to 5. He was out in the rain, a truth-sayer.
Okay, and then what?
You lose a piece of you when an ideal falls away. As soon as Samio took Redwood Watts, the complex offered Crash my old job. The Judas jumped at it, not a qualm, and not a damn for everything he knew I'd lost. Some paragon of integrity, huh? Well, that's Crash.
Well, that's tough. So, yeah, sorry about that. Any advice on how to handle him?
Well, you'll need to do a little digging first. Might need to leave your ethics at the door for this one.
Okay.
Crash made a lot of enemies back in his hacker days, and powerful ones as you'd imagine. He had to keep his world self well hidden. I didn't even know who he was. Guess the complex did, though. If you can somehow find out his real name, sure as hell you could use that as leverage. He'd part with his own mother to hold on to that mask.
Okay.
Now, I did go to one of his hideouts once, and not many can say that, trust me. It was one of a bunch he had, for sure, but this one was by the Chinese gate, above that shoddy karaoke joint. Might be able to find something out there. And if you do, be sure to let me know.
Alright, will do. So, awesome. We actually covered a lot of ground. We got this data chip. Yeah, we learned that the GSV2 is taking part, not taking part, but is being developed in this facility. Redwood something? Redwood... Where is it? Redwood Watts. and that they actually framed another corporation to buy this one. And our next task will be getting some info on Crash and yeah, breaking into this apartment, I guess, once we found it. So yeah, stay tuned for more, guys. The plot is thickening.